This is David and Stephanie at Explore Itinerary News bringing you a special report about a travel destination we think you are going to love.
Welcome to Indonesia, your exotic vacation. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around, for I, Dave Burgundy, am about to take you on an adventure like no other. We're jet-setting off to the spellbinding archipelago of Indonesia, where the scenery is as diverse as my impeccable collection of ties. Prepare yourselves for a journey brimming with jaw-dropping vistas, captivating history, and more humor than you can shake a stick at. And joining me on this escapade are my trusty field reporters, Stephanie, John, and the ever-enthusiastic Itza. Book your flight now, because this is going to be one unforgettable trip. With over 130 active volcanoes and 17,000 islands, strung across the equator like a giant emerald necklace, there's no shortage of adventures to choose from steamy jungles to coral reefs that would make Jacques Cousteau weep tears of joy. Indonesia's got it all. But it's not just about the scenery. Oh no. This is a land steeped in history, a place where ancient temples whisper forgotten secrets and the locals crank the spice meter up to 11. So grab your pith helmet, dust off your passport, and maybe invest in some Pepto-Bismol, just in case, because Dave Burgundy's Indonesian adventure is about to erupt.
Java is ground zero for Indonesian history. We're talking ancient empires that built colossal temples that would make Vegas blush. I'm bringing in the big guns for this one. John is one of our history buffs. Take it away.
Thanks, Steph. So Java was once home to the powerful Hindu-Buddhist kingdoms of Majapahit and Sailendra. These guys were the rock stars of their time, ruling vast swathes of Southeast Asia and leaving behind some seriously impressive monuments.
Monuments, you say? Johnny boy, you're reading my mind.
We're talking Borobudur, a massive Buddhist temple complex that looks like a giant stone birthday cake. Then there's Prambanan, a Hindu temple complex that's like a spicy Taj Mahal, covered in carvings of epic battles and mythical creatures.
Quick question, team. Is it okay to climb those things?
Dave, oh honey. Classic rookie mistake. Remember, these temples are sacred places. Respect the locals, respect the history, and most importantly, respect your ankles. Those things are steep.
Don't worry, Dave, there'll be plenty of other adventures to get your adrenaline pumping. Besides, who needs climbing when you can witness an actual sunrise over Borobudur? It's like the heavens themselves are putting on a light show just for you.
Preach. Speaking of light shows, Java's also home to Mount Bromo, an active volcano that puts on a fiery display every morning. Picture this. You're bundled up in a Jeep, chugging up a mountain in the dark, and then bam, the crater bursts into life, spewing smoke and glowing red lava. Talk about an Instagram-worthy moment.
Here in Jakarta, the traffic is as wild as a stampede of wild buffaloes, and the energy is palpable. Dave, did you know that Jakarta, formerly known as Batavia, was a significant hub for the Dutch East India Company during the colonial era?
No, you don't say.
But I do say. And today, it's a thriving metropolis home to over 10 million people.
Let's fly to Bali. We'll then discuss two neighborhoods that we recommend and provide logistics for getting around town. Take it away, Steph.
First up, Ubud Center. This is the place to be if you love being in the thick of things. The area is brimming with activity, from bustling markets to lively cafes and restaurants. It's the ideal spot for those who want to soak up the local culture and be within walking distance of major attractions.
Dave, staying in Ubud Center means you're right next to the Ubud Palace and the art market. Plus, there are tons of dining options from traditional Balinese warungs to chic modern eateries.
On the other hand, Penestanan offers a completely different experience. Located just a short drive from Ubud Center, this neighborhood is known for its tranquil atmosphere and scenic beauty. It's the perfect retreat for those who want to escape the crowds and enjoy some peace and quiet. It is famous for its beautiful rice paddies and artistic community. Many artists and expats choose to live here, and it's reflected in the laid-back vibe of the area.
Now, let's talk logistics. Getting around Ubud and its surrounding areas is relatively easy, thanks to various transportation options. Here are a few ways you can navigate this charming town.
Ubud is a walkable town, especially if you're staying in the center. Many attractions, restaurants, and shops are within walking distance, making it easy to explore on foot.
For those comfortable with riding scooters, renting one can be a convenient and fun way to explore. Just remember to wear a helmet and drive safely.
Taxis and ride-sharing services like Gojek and Grab are readily available in Ubud. They're a convenient option for longer distances or when you prefer not to drive yourself.
Whichever neighborhood you choose, and however you decide to navigate Bali, one thing is certain. This enchanting town will leave an indelible mark on your soul, offering a glimpse into the culture of its people. Now, listen up, intrepid explorers. Hopefully you've booked your flight, chosen your Bali haven, and your passport's practically bursting with anticipation. But before you dive headfirst into the Balinese adventure, let's arm you with some Dave Burgundy approved travel tips.
A friendly nod and a smile are always appreciated, but avoid overly physical greetings like hugs or kisses.
Next up, cash is still king in many parts of Bali. While some restaurants and shops accept credit cards, it's always wise to have some rupee on hand for smaller purchases and those delightful street vendors you'll inevitably encounter.
Bargaining is part of the shopping experience here, so don't be shy to haggle a bit at markets and smaller shops. But remember, be respectful and have fun with it. Speaking of fun, prepare to embrace the unexpected. Power outages can happen, and sometimes things might not run with the same clockwork precision you're used to back home. Embrace the laid-back Balinese attitude, and you'll find yourself enjoying the slower pace of life.
Explorer pro tip. Learning a few key phrases will warm the Balinese and might even give you more discounts. Here are some basics to get you started. Remember, explorers, Bahasa Indonesia is the official language of Indonesia.
Always dress modestly. Indonesia is a conservative Muslim-majority country, and while you'll find a more relaxed, anything-goes attitude in the big cities and tourist areas, you'll be in for a lot of unwanted attention and disapproving looks if you're caught in skimpy, revealing clothes in the more traditional people rural areas.
Now, let's delve into some truly unique facts about Ubud. Itza and I were former dance partners once upon a time. Now, we're adventure seekers. She still teaches Latin rhythms to this day.
I'm always intrigued by each country's dance movements, and Indonesia is no exception. Did you know this charming town is considered the birthplace of Kikak, a mesmerizing dance performance that tells the Ramayana story through rhythmic chants and energetic movements? It's a sight to behold and definitely worth experiencing.
Did you know that Indonesia is home to the world's largest flower, the Rafflesia arnoldi? This giant, flesh-colored bloom can grow up to 3 feet in diameter and weigh up to 24 pounds. But don't let its size fool you, because the Rafflesia is also one of the rarest, most elusive flowers in the world.
Speaking of inventions, get this, the revolutionary gamelan, a metallophone orchestra that produces a captivating blend of clanging, tinkling, and booming sounds, originated in Indonesia.
Did you know that the traditional Balinese kite, the jangan, was invented in the 19th century by a local farmer? This giant, intricate kite is a true work of art, and is a symbol of the Balinese people's deep connection to the natural world.
You've been soaking up the sights, sounds, and flavors of Indonesia like a true explorer, but there's still so much more to uncover in this captivating destination. Eat, Pray, Love starring Julia Roberts was filmed in Ubud, Bali. This beautiful spiritual town was the perfect setting for the movie's themes of self-discovery, love, and enlightenment.
The hit TV show Survivor has been filmed in various locations across Indonesia, including the islands of Kalimantan, Sumatra, and Java. This rugged, unspoiled wilderness was the perfect setting for the show's themes of survival, teamwork, and strategy. It's a let's try out.
Excuse me, John, I'll stick to dancing and shopping, thank you very much. I do love it here. Dave, were you able to dig up if Indonesia is a good place for me to live?
Why, yes, Itza, I've done my homework. Indonesia is a place of great natural beauty, rich, vibrant culture, and endless opportunities for adventure and discovery. But it is also a place of great affordability, convenience, and comfort. The cost of living in Indonesia is significantly lower than other Western countries, which means that your retirement savings or your digital nomad income will go a lot further here.
Indonesia is also a place of great convenience and comfort, with modern, well-connected cities and towns that offer all the amenities and services that you need and want. It's from high-speed internet and co-working spaces to international schools and hospitals. Indonesia is a place that's ready and willing to welcome and support you.
However, Indonesia isn't all rainbows and Komodo dragons. Because let's face it, every rose has its thorns, and every dream has its obstacles.
While many younger Indonesians speak some English, navigating daily life might require some basic Bahasa Indonesia skills.
And let's not forget about the good old creature comforts. While Ubud offers a vibrant expat community and modern amenities, it's not a major metropolis. If you crave the convenience of having everything at your fingertips, you might need to adjust your expectations.
So, what's the verdict, Dave? Should we consider retiring in Indonesia?
The answer, my love, is a resounding maybe. If you're looking for an affordable, culturally rich, and undeniably beautiful place to live, then cities like Ubud ticks all the boxes. But if you need the constant stimulation of a big city, you might want to reconsider. All this research got me famished.
The thought that you love me only is a blind.
Well, my dear, we've been holding out on food. I'm sure our viewers are licking their chops, waiting for us to show what Indonesia has to offer. First up, the king of Indonesian cuisine, nasi campur. It's a heaping plate of fluffy white rice piled high with an assortment of delectable offerings. We're talking shredded chicken, crispy tempeh, spicy vegetables, and a fried egg for good measure.
And then there's baby guling, the crown jewel of Balinese cuisine. This slow roasted suckling pig is a culinary masterpiece. Imagine crispy skin that shatters with a satisfying crunch, tenderly infused with fragrant spices, and all served with a side of sambal, a fiery chili sauce that will have you reaching for your water glass. Unless you're Dave, then it's not spicy enough.
It's a sure knows me well. But I'm a little thirsty after eating all that pork. Did you find anything, John?
Dave, I insist we sample the island's renowned Es Jeruk lemon. Is an Indonesian beverage that combines the tart and refreshing flavors of lemon and jeruk. It's a popular choice for a cool and thirst-quenching drink, especially on a hot day.
While the boys grab their drinks, Itza and I follow our noses. The aroma hits you first, a smoky sweetness mingling with the scent of char-grilled chicken. Flames dance merrily over a small grill, sending wisps of smoke curling upwards. We both shared a plate of skewers, and we're both glad we found this gem.
Team, for all of your hard work covering Indonesia, it'll be my honor to treat you all to Locavor, fine dining restaurant in the heart of Ubud. It is one of the most famous, iconic eateries in the country. This restaurant is a true culinary destination. In conclusion, dear EI viewers, our journey through Indonesia has been nothing short of extraordinary. From the bustling streets of Jakarta to the tranquil rice paddies of Ubud, and the pristine beaches of Bali to the rugged landscapes of Komodo Island, we've experienced the diverse beauty and rich culture of this enchanting archipelago. As we part ways, I urge you to carry the spirit of adventure with you wherever you go, and who knows, perhaps our paths will cross again in another corner of the globe. Until then, stay curious, stay adventurous, and above all, stay classy. Dave Burgundy, signing off. Remember, half the fun of any vacation is in the planning phase. Do your research and plan your itinerary in advance. Your support means the world to us, so don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and remember, the world is waiting for you. Until next time.